Hey folks, I'm Philip B, and welcome back to Anbennar, an EU4 mod that brings the cool fantasy role-playing universe of Anbennar into the EU4 system. We are here at Alicante right at the end of our playthrough. We don't have that many episodes left because I just want to sort of wrap up what we're trying to do in this campaign so I can move on to a new start in this mod and see what else this mod has to offer, because I'm really kind of enjoying it. I'm liking the way they've done this through, and I can tell that the modders have put a lot of work into it. So what do we have left to do? Well, I'd like to do the stuff related to the capital, the old capital right here. Castaneath. So there's the 3 districts here, and each of them need to be upgraded. So between episodes, I upgraded this one to what's needed. All we need to do is convert it now from Rebellion. It got auto-converted when the Rebellion Society came through. Oh, this one also needs to be converted, actually. Which reminds me, I should take that other missionary off and do that. Actually, I need some time for this one anyhow. I can do it after. I also needed development to be at 40 here, which it is. And I needed this bottom one, actually, is what I want to look at. And I needed the military power to be at least 15, which it is. This one, it needs to have admin power of at least 15 and have 40 development, which it does. And this one needs the production to be 15 and be at 40 development. So this one's lagged a little behind. We'll get that one done. They also need their buildings to be here. This one needed a trade depot and a... what does it need for that one? It's over here. That's the Grand Bazaar district. Needs a trade depot and a workshop. Which it has. Trade depot, workshop. Good, it's got both its buildings. This one has both its buildings. It needs a regimental camp and a training field. And this one needed a temple and a courthouse. Which is also done. Oh, there's a university there as well. That's fun. And then we're just waiting for some money because it's 2,000 for each, and then it starts building a great project here. And it's useful for later on in our mission tree. We need to get that done there as well. The other things I want to work on in the tree, so that's for rebuild Castanor. Yes. No, this one, Castanor, Castan's Wonders. That's the one we need to do that. So we'll get that done. We need to tame the city, which we're working on right now. I just need to convert the religion. Which we're working on. Press the envoys we also need to do. I need to have 5 nations that follow our religion like me at 100. Currently I have 1. I'm working on 3 more. These ones. Sugamber, Thermaren, and Gisten are also all of my religion, so we're working on them. Corvoria here used to be of our religion, but they flipped, so we might flip them back. We'll see. To get that done, to get the 4th one, and we already have one up here, our vassal, Eriksborg. Is that the only vassal I have? Yeah, or Esald, I should say. Esald. No, you're my vassal. Yeah, Eskerborg is the one that is our religion and likes us. This is also our religion and likes us. Does this not count? Yeah. I guess it's not counting my vassal. Interesting. We'll try and convert some others. And through that, I'll probably do it through war with force conversion. And then just improve relations and send them gifts. We make just a stupid amount of money, so that seems pretty easy to do. So we get that done. Yield true power. I'm not sure if we'll ever finish this. Having 4 schools of magic at a legendary would be difficult. Our leader right now only has legendary in 1 school of magic, and that is the School of Necromancy. So we'll see if we can get them to be legendary. Another one we're currently working on evocation. There's another one we want abjuration for to complete a mission. Mission here, cleanse the land. That we need. Our ruler needs to be legendary abjure, and if we do that, then we remove cursed land from Old Haven and gain 15 prestige. Now, where is Old Haven? I do this. It takes me. That's the wrong one. This Old Haven over here. What does cursed land give me? Cursed land. Development costs and local goods produced. I mean, it only makes grain here. And the development costs I don't really care too much about. It is a 15 development progress. Maybe we can get this to level up. I don't know. We may not need to worry about getting this particular thing done. But maybe we will. Maybe we will. For the rest of these, For All People should finish on its own once I get the culture converted in the last 2 here, these 2. We shouldn't take too long. On them we'll be ready. So really I think getting down to Worthy of Alket might be the end of this game. We'll see if we get there or not. I need Arc Corvir. I need Robodon, Babadin, Silverboard, all owned by me, which they are, and have the Pyramid, Obelisks, and Sphinx at level 3. Okay, I have them all at level 2, and I do have them. I do have Balmire, which is over here, and that needs to be level 3 as well. And then the last one is Arc Corvor, which is down at the bottom here, which I do have. And it also needs to be level 3. And then North Citadel. Is owned by Elican. And I have tier 3. What is North Citadel? Is that here in this thing? No, that's Balvorin, which is not North Citadel. I don't know what North Citadel is. It's not there yet. Maybe it'll show up. I'm not sure. So I might try this for the end of the game. I don't know if I'll be able to do these. Certainly not this one. This one will be converting enough provinces to 300. We have 171. We'll try and convert a few more. I don't think we'll make it, though. And this one just too much. So we probably won't do this side of the tree. And I probably won't end up doing this side of the tree. This just takes too long. Yeah, I need 50 universities for this. This probably won't do. I'm just going to work for this middle bit here as much as we can. And the only other thing up here is I'm hoping that we can eventually get the Roll of Orcs done, so we can get all that done. Although really I don't care if this finishes anymore, but we'll see if we can get it done for thematic purposes. So for taming the city, I need, yeah, this other thing to be done. So I'll let some time pass and then we'll come back. Oh, for war, yeah, that's right. One other thing I need to do is finish... For this, I need to end the Ascani Wars of Consolidation, and then have 75 owned provinces with the manufactory, and 20 provinces with the development of at least 30. I have 12 provinces with development of 30, and 43 provinces with the manufactory, so we're well on the way, so we'll work on getting that done as well. What did I spend all my money on? I thought I had over 1,000 money. Between episodes, I must have spent it somewhere. Oh, I think I upgraded. Yeah, I upgraded this mage, which I probably shouldn't have done considering their age is 73. But whatever. What's done is done. So I want to take back all this. To finish the end of the Ascani Wars, we have to either wait 50 years from when it started. I kind of wish that would tell me when it started, because it hasn't yet. Or own all the territory here. Which means I need all of this country, Rosande. I need a little bit of this country down here. I need that. And I need this. And all of this. So we'll see what we can do. We're pretty ready to go. So let's see who would be the easiest target to start with. This would be 218, and it would get my allies and Gnomish hierarchy involved. If I can eliminate them from this list, I think it would be much easier. You I have a truce with, so we gotta wait. Do I have a truce with you? I do not. I can declare war on you. And if I make it this... Yeah, it's only half the aggressive expansion. And then these two countries come in, and I can... One of them is already my religion, but I might be able to convert the other one. So it doesn't seem like a bad choice. And they only have 54,000 troops. Not a bad idea. Grab these folks as well. And it wouldn't be much of a fight with them either. And if I take on the necromancers here, it's only Gawed who would get involved. And again, super hard fight either. And I can get the Gnomish hierarchy in. I think that's a great idea. And why don't we get Eskerborg involved as well? Because why not? I don't care to do this to Gawed, or maybe... Would it bring in you? It would bring in you, and if I bring you in as well, it's not a big deal. This is actually not that bad of a war, especially with the Gnomish hierarchy involved. Yeah, then I can clean this up. Go to this war. Work through it, declare war on these guys while I'm at war, take this stuff, and go from there. That sounds like a good idea. Why don't we do that? Sounds good to me. I'll have you come smash those people. I'm gonna have you come up here. And let's start moving forward here. 150 troops that way. And I think we're okay with those two troops not doing too much. I think 150 up here is probably more than enough to take on you. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Alright, the war is going well, as you can see. The Gnomish people are doing nicely in beating up our enemies on this side. And we are doing nicely beating up our enemies on this side. We're about to take this territory. We're down here, sieging out them. Really nobody is threatening us all over. We're about to peace out these people. Yeah, so I think we're doing well. And I just finished the mission to do this. I finished converting the city. So we can do Tame the City now. The city of Castanor was almost forgotten in the wake of the Green Tide, overrun by orcish armies, and the once crowded but vibrant markets turning to warrens for goblins, wildish orc fight pits, hovels for the desperate Ascani, and loot piles for every adventurer in Escon. We must bring this city back under our control, allowing our people to make their homes in the city safely. So by completing this, we get 25 loyalty in all of our estates. No, the Castaneth Patrician's estate gets 25 loyalty, and the Starter Culture conversion for 0% of the cost and 100% of the time. Sounds great. So that one's nicely done. So we're rebuilding here. That's going to take a bit. The Wonders needs this one done, which we're working on. And For All People should be completed once the culture conversions are done. So we're getting close. We're getting close. War is going well. And hopefully it continues to do so. Just checking in a little. The war's going quite well. We beat this war up here. I really hurt the Northern League / Gwynedd, or whatever it was. Gawed? I think it was Gawed. Some ports, humiliated them, took some money from them. And now they're being sieged by other people, Lorient and stuff. They're not going to survive that war particularly well. I mean, they're doing okay, but it's not going to be a good time for them. Also went over here, gave this province back to my vassal, gave these provinces back to my neighbor, who's friendly and of my religion, and converted Sewick here to our religion. Hopefully that helps. And we took the this down right here. Do that. This from the warlocks, the necromancers. And I just finished the war with Rosendale. What is it called? Rosande. And we got kissed out of the war. They're already our religion. I just took some money from them, and we took as much territory as I could take physically in this war without going over 100 over extension. 99.1. So we will start coring those. We'll have to come back for another war to get these 4, but it won't be particularly long from now. I might even just cruise break and take it. We'll see. We're in a war with the elves down here to gain that little bit of sliver of territory in the south. I did make a mistake by ending the war with the necromancers before I declared war on Covenbald here. Covenblad here, because they're allied with the Gnomish hierarchy, which makes it impossible for me to declare war on them because the Gnomish hierarchy has absolutely crazy amounts of troops. So this might take a bit to get back to. Our peace treaty with these people are not up yet, the Quounts League, and that's pretty much it for what's in our territory. It's this little bit here, this little bit here, and these two. This war's coming along okay. We did get 1 defeated stack. That's alright. These 2 tasks can just stay here. They don't really have much to do, and I don't really have anybody to declare war on. No, you can stay there. You, my friend. All I want from you is this. That's it. 24, peace deal, not a big deal. I need to occupy the fort, that's no problem, and I need 10 war score. That'll happen soon. We will occupy this fort soon as well. Shouldn't be too long. There's the fort now. So we're at -2 war score. We're down to only 1,000. If we knock that 1,000 off, we'll be much closer as well. Anybody want out of this war? Not really. Bunch of folks in it. I'm not particularly worried about them. We're just going to sit here and do what we're going to do for a little while. And I noticed that this mission, maybe people have been talking about this for a while, this Impress Envoys is not to impress envoys with countries with Del Caba. It's to impress envoys of countries who do not have Del Caba. I didn't notice the word not in there. So I've been improving relations with other people to try and get those numbers up. The one in here is my ally, the Gnomish hierarchy. We'll have to impress some other people to get them up. We might do that with some gifts and so on. Other than that, we don't have a ton else to do. I'd have to core a bunch of stuff here. And wait to do the culture converting that's happening in the 3 Castanas. That's going to take a while to do. 76, 90, and 89. A while. These ones are almost done, 62 and 60. So this will be this year, and this will be 2 years from now. Not too bad, not too bad at all. So the war continues. And there it is. We completed the legendary level of evocation. We got 2 more to go. Let's pull up that menu now. The magical menu. Then the ruler magic menu. Legendary evocation, legendary necromancy. Now we gotta work on conjuration, enchantment, or transmutation. And the reason I'm gonna work on those 3 is because they are at the level before legendary, so I only need 1 more level. Where abjuration and illusion and divination are 2 levels below legendary, so this is only 1 jump up. If I do conjuration, no, let's do enchantment. Enchantment. You have 0 XP, right? Yeah, we go back. Abjuration also got 0 XP. Go back, alright. Can anybody of these also have experience? Transmutation. You don't have any experience. Conjuration. You don't have any experience. Alright, we'll do enchantment. Study magic. I'm not using admin. I will use money. Alright. So that's coming along. This is coming along a little bit too, and hopefully we can get some other stuff done. Oh, it looks like we got some friends coming up this way, so let's say hello. I don't think I need both armies over there, but I'll bring them just in case. Really wish I could just declare war on you. Grr, no much hierarchy. Anybody else I can declare? If I declared war on you, would the hierarchy join me? They would. Now that's fascinating. Which would give me an equivalent to this. I want you to join. My diplo reputation is poor. Otherwise you would. Otherwise you would. This is not a great battle though, because they are in the Empire. What about you? Same deal. Same problem. What about you? Hierarchy won't join this one because it's a distant war. What about you? You won't join. Tall. Can I pull you out of the war somehow? Who else are you allied to? You're allied to them. These guys. The hierarchy would join this one. That would pull both our Baran and the hierarchy out of a war with Covenball Blad. Let's think about that as an option. First, I want to finish pouring what I have here. Let's keep pouring away. See what we can do. And we've hit the decision point. The Ascani War Victor's Requirement. I guess it's been 50 years. We get the Wars of Consolidation. The War of the Sorcerer King ended in the climactic battle of Trial Mount. It was a ritual appropriate for the times. A tournament of men and elves selected a handful of the most prominent figures of Canor to ascend the mountain, take its trials, and slay Nichmer. A few died in the tournament, many more died in the ascent, but ultimately, taking up Kalindal, the Gleaming Blade, and Clary Mode of Old Haven slew the Dark Mage and ended his reign. But these are not those times. Honor, chivalry, these are all words whose meaning has decayed in the centuries since the great deeds. The Ascani Wars of consolidation do not end with the tournament. Indeed, they do not end any particular event at all. That may be how history used to go, but it is not the nature of our present chaos. Perhaps the land finally is saturated with blood and can take no more. Perhaps the soldiers are spent, generations left on the battlefield. Perhaps it is just the sight of Elikan's Entef standing in Castornath's tallest spire, proclaiming to all that the start of a new era. Whatever is the future, that future historians point to right now, we know only this. The wars of consolidation are over, and at least for the briefest of moments, there will be peace. Peace, blessed peace. Time to count the dead. We get the Cessus Belli disabled. An event dominant in a scan happens in 1 day. Let's see what that is. Dominant in Escan. Cassanor once stood astride all Escan and Canor, and then it fell, and in its wake, petty kingdoms rose. Then those two fell, crumbled before the green tide, and all that was left was devastation. But no more. Out of the scraps, we have forged steel. Out of the embers, we have lit a wildfire. Out of the petty adventuring bands and relic kingdoms, we have created a power that dominates all Escan. And those few corners of the realm which still resist our rule shall fall soon enough. The wars of consolidation are over. We have won. Now, it is time for us to expand our gaze, our ambitions. Where shall we look next? We must recast ourselves in the image of the first and greatest human empire, Cassanor. We get the event, A Crisis of Identity. Or it's the time of magic to come, proclaim the Black Dements. The decision to form the Black Dements is unlocked. Or, assemble the armies, sharpen the blades, let Halan cower before us. Elikan gets Eskani Imperialism until the end of the game, giving me core creation costs and province war core cost. Or, we have reclaimed Eskan's Shattered Glory, now we must prosper. Must see it prosper beneath us. We get Eskani Peace until the end of the game, giving me development cost and national tax modifier. Okay. So I don't know what the Black's Dements is, and I don't know what the Crisis of Identity is. So I'm going to take a look at these off camera to make sure we get the right decision here, because I've invested a lot of time into this playthrough. So I want to make sure we get the ending we want. Right now I'm leaning to this one, the peace one. I don't really want to expand. We're sort of at the end of that, and I do need to develop some provinces. And so getting more tax, more development cost reduction will help with that. And I need to build a bunch of manufactories and a bunch of manufactories. I need 75 manufactories and 30 provinces with 30 development, I think it is. Plus, I need to develop the capital a little bit, so that'll all help with that cost. So I'm leaning that way, but let's see what these other two are. Okay, so I've done some reviewing, and this is what it's all about. So the bottom two allow me to keep my Elikan title, my tag. We get to keep as the country we are, and we can decide the future of that country as either aggressive and taking over the area and challenging the empire next to us, or looking inwardly about peace and development and building up. And if I just wanted to finish out the tree that we have over here, there's not much left to it. This bottom one would be the one I would choose, because I need it for rebuilding Castanor, and the Wonders. I also need that for, and getting this one I need that for, and for a whole bunch of reasons I need this particular stuff. So that'll be good. The second one here is to turn into an evil Lich King empire called the Black Dements, and we get a whole new mission tree. We can move that way. I'm not going to do that. That's not our vibe. And the last one here is recast ourselves in the image of the first greatest human empire, Castanor. So I saved, and I played through a little bit to see what this was like, because I was curious to see what it was like, and I got, there's a whole bunch of events that pop up about I'm not going to spoil them, but there's some things that happen, some considerations, some time that goes by, and then you get a choice about reforming the empire by taking the trials. And our leader can die during those trials, which is troublesome. And I need this. I need the Norse Citadel to be able to do it. Otherwise, I think we owned everything else we needed. So the question is, should I? I'm going to leave this to you. This will be the last decision for this campaign that anybody who watches this is willing to make. So if you can have a huge decision on this, because not a lot of people actually comment on my videos. So if you comment on this, then you'll be could be the deciding vote. Do we pursue the new tree of Castanor and continue this series, or do I say, you know what, we've done great with Alicant, we take the bottom decision, I play out the end of the tree in one last video after this, and then we start something new. Maybe we play as centaurs, or harpies, or goblins, or elves, or orcs, or whatever. Lots of stuff. Kobolds. Lots of stuff out there that we can play. So let me know in the comments which path you would like me to choose. Are we going to restore Castanor? I have no idea what that tree looks like or what it's all going to involve, but we can get it done. Or do we just finish out the rest of our tree here, this little section in the middle here, maybe get a little further down. I don't think we're too far from getting yield power done. I'm not sure about these other two though. And just finish off the Elkhander emissions tree. Let me know in the comments, and we'll go from there. Anyhow, have yourself a great day. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.